Hello, grade fours, and welcome to another science lesson. Today we'll be looking at chapter number 5, Where is Earth's Water? Let's take a little look at a video to make you better understand where Earth's water is.
When you turn on a faucet in your house, do you know where the water is coming from? Let's find out. Almost 3/4 of Earth's surface is covered with water. Some of this water is frozen in glaciers. Liquid water is found in rivers, lakes, the ocean, and other bodies of water. When water gets hot enough, it turns into an invisible gas called water vapor. Water vapor is a part of the atmosphere. Surface water is any water that is above the ground on Earth. The ocean is surface water. It is a large body of salt water. Ocean water is not healthy for drinking. Lakes, ponds, and rivers are also surface water. They are made of fresh water. Only 3% of Earth's water is fresh water. People need fresh water for drinking, cooking, and growing crops. When rain falls, some of the water soaks into the ground. Groundwater is any water that is underground. There is more fresh liquid water underground than on Earth's surface. Groundwater is not trapped underground. It can flow slowly through most types of soil. People need clean water for drinking, cooking, and other activities, but fresh water from under the ground and surface water isn't always clean. Water treatment plants filter and clean the water. The clean water then travels in pipes to people's homes and businesses. Got it? Sure you do.
So, now that you know what water is and where water is, let's take a look in your books. On page number 267, we can see that water on Earth is locked up in glaciers and other types of water bodies. So if we would have divided Earth's surface into 4 equal parts, we know that Earth's surface is covered by 3/4 of water, which means that it's 1/4, 2/4, and 3/4. Only 1/3 is landmass, which means this is water. So that's quite a substantial amount of water. So only 1/3 of that, or 1/3 of that, is drinkable water. So let's turn to page number 268. You get 2 types of waters. First of all, you get fresh water and salt water. So let's look at salt water. Salt water is mostly found in the oceans. Now, there are 4 types of water surfaces. So you get ocean water, lakes and ponds, rivers, and glacial water. So salt water is where we find oceans. So that is not a good idea to drink salt water because of the salt that is in the water. You will get more dehydrated when you drink the water than you would if you would have drunk fresh water. So more than 97% of the water on Earth is salt water. And fresh water is 3%, where we find it in lakes, rivers, and ponds, and underground. If we turn to page number 269, we see the oceans and seas. The oceans are large bodies of water with salt water. Seas are smaller areas with the oceans that are partially surrounded by land. Waves in the oceans caused by water that go up and down in places, but the water is not moving in a direction of the water until it breaks against the shoreline. Lakes and ponds are surrounded, land surrounds lakes and ponds, which are smaller than oceans. Lakes are generally larger than ponds, and almost all lakes and ponds contain fresh water. Then you get rivers, and rivers are flowing with fresh water and into the oceans, lakes, and other rivers. And then the last one is glaciers and ice caps. are large bodies of slowly moving ice. Glaciers form when snow falls and melts on areas. Then polar ice caps are large areas of ice in the north and south poles. Then we look at underground water. So underground water or groundwater is water that is underground. And this is we get when we dig holes and we take out the water from the wells. But most of those waters are not suitable for drinking. Though then we have to clean the water. So cleaning drinking water, people can clean water for drinking, cooking, and other activities, but fresh water from underground and surface water bodies are not always clean. For example, water in lakes and rivers contain germs and could make people sick. So chemicals used to grow crops and wash other bodies of water, fresh water must usually be cleaned before people can drink it. So in some places, people get drinking water from their own wells, but they first must be filtered and treated to remove chemicals and dirt from the water. And most cities have treatment plants where they clean the water, where it goes through a process, and then it removes the germs and chemicals from the water. Clean water then travels to our homes. So I hope that you understand that lesson and see you in the next lesson. Bye.